Welcome to VaFlavorTV. I'm MC J Love. We're in studio with a very special guest, actually a host of guests. First, I'll introduce Mr. Judah Priest, and he'll introduce everyone else. What's up, Judah? Welcome back to VA.
What up, man? Thanks for having me back. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta introduce.
Yeah, you gotta do it, baby.
All right, this is the team right here. Supreme the Resurrectors, Little Mass Beats, Fire Nation, MAS in the back. You know what I mean? Shout out to the members that ain't here, but we all, you know what I mean, forming late like Voltron. You know what I mean? We call it 144,000 chosen few. You know?
And that's because y'all the chosen few.
We the chosen few.
Yeah, I know y'all got other names too, but we ain't gonna go there. But, y'all originate out of Philadelphia, Jersey, New York type.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all Yankees, as far as I'm concerned,
we got
right?
Virginia
Well,
members.
we welcome y'all Yankees down here
Detroit.
to the Dirty. And it's always a pleasure to have you guys. Every time you come through, you holler at me. So I know a lot's going on. You got a lot of projects coming up. And you were actually also in town last night. You want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, we was out here for the VA Showcase 17 with Bully Boy Productions, Bullpen Recordings, over at Club Infusions. So we know we was a special invited guest, came through. I mean, got to build with a lot of artists, very talented artists in the Richmond area. Yeah, so like we just really sat there, we built with them, and actually had an opportunity to hit the stage and everything, and love is love.
So one thing I do actually know, because I've been affiliated with you for a while, is that you guys really support other artists.
Very much.
You know, I mean, for real.
Very much.
that was a hiccup, but we good. I can take it out. It's no problem. Actually, we were back. You support the other artists a lot, and not just in Virginia, all up and down the coast, from what I see.
Very much. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all not only about just networking and everything, but just really standing out and just showing individuals that's up and coming. You know what I mean? That people who was actually established inside the music industry really value. You know what I'm saying? Their talent, their skill, and their dedication to the craft.
So it's that lead by example.
Yeah, very much.
And that sort of balance all penitentiary over there.
Right.
So you keep it all straight, so you can't go wrong.
Right.
Now, one at a time, just tell me about, or let them tell me and our audience about each one of them, who they are, exactly what it is that they do individually.
My name is Supreme the Resurrector. I'm considered the OG, one of the OGs. We got Father Time, we got my man Panda, and they, we've been around, and we bring the experience. Judah too, technically.
Nah, I'm not.
I mean, he's
on the border, right?
I mean, he's been here too, but we just basically bring what we've been through. We all had records and singles and careers. Like Father Time was part of Run DMC. Me and Judah been to 144,000, the original crew from about 3 or 4 years ago, and 7 years ago. So it was basically, I wanted to, we should do it, bring it back. Maybe bring the old members back or get some new members, and we finally did it. And everything's just clicking real well, even to making the album, Smooth Mass Beats, Bully Boy, and we locked in 72 hours and came up with a whole album. Strength in numbers.
That's what's up.
Here in Virginia. Like, this is like our second home, man. Like, especially
Yeah, for real, especially here.
Right, definitely. Like, we gotta come through and holler at you. We used to always just go holler at Bully Boy. Now he's a part of the whole 144,000 chosen few.
Okay, explain that a little more, the 144,000 for people that's not familiar with it.
I mean, you want to
It's biblical, actually.
You want to
No fooling.
It goes back.
Yeah, anybody else could have said it's biblical except him. It sort of just diminishes some kind of way. But okay, we're going to roll with that. I'm sure you do.
He know he's Zeus.
You've been saving a lot of us a lot here. He working overtime.
I just look at it like, it is biblical. You know what I mean? And on the day of rapture, only 144,000 will be chosen to enter the gates. You know what I mean? To ascend up to heaven and be a part of, the paradise. You know what I mean? Without literally dying, we get to ascend to heaven. But when it comes as far as the group, I say 144,000 to keep it on that same premise, but the way the state of hip hop and the music industry as a whole. You know what I mean? It's only going to take a chosen few, you know what I mean, to bring back the substance without dumbing down You know what I mean? The lyrics, not dummy down music.
And mumbling and all that
like,
stuff like that.
I mean, yo, real talk, man. I salute those artists.
That's their thing.
That's
I would
their
never-
time.
Yeah, I would never shit on our artists. You know what I mean? They'd be like, okay, they mumble rappers now. I would never. You know what I mean? I would never
But
do that.
that's their thing,
That's
and
their
that's
thing.
what that is.
You know what I
But
mean?
don't
You know.
disrespect.
Oh no, never.
Like, don't
But
disrespect my thing because your thing is the newest thing.
Right.
Let's all
Particular
get
second.
along.
we all can eat,
Right.
You know what I mean?
and we all can learn.
But yeah, I mean, but the only thing is like the order. See, for us, is more than just trying to save the music industry.
Right.
You know what I mean? We try to save lives. We try to change mind states. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
try to raise our children. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When you see that it's absentee fathers in the house,
Right.
when you see that, I mean, even mothers and grandmothers is not even in the picture no more. And we know that music is the main standpoint, you know what I'm saying, the lifestyles of the youth and to the older generation. It's going to take real artists to actually start giving you the message, you know what I'm saying, the jewels that you can take, you can equip to your life, you know what I mean, and make it a better situation for yourself.
Because what you put in there is what's gonna come out.
Very much, you know what I mean?
Amen.
Like, you know,
Continue.
it's a lot of music with subliminals and underneath messages and everything, which causes, you know what I mean, youth to want to go pop pills, drink, do
Yeah.
wild shit. You know what I mean? So let's change the narrative.
Let's keep the consciousness there.
Right. Let's keep
I
the
got it.
consciousness. Let's give that message, that meat, that substance. You know what I mean? And we won't be actually at odds with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It won't be a competition because everybody else is on a different way.
It's an enhancement.
And we just giving out.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I get it.
Giving out four spells.
And we having fun too, man. We going back to the principles of hip hop with
Oh, okay.
peace, unity, love, knowledge, and having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Substance.
Substance.
I like
You know
substance.
what by yourself?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
All right, this ain't the penitentiary show. So we're gonna move right along. We'll come back to penitentiary. I call him penitentiary because he got that street knowledge. I ain't being funny, I'm just laying it out there like that, you know.
Sometimes your best preachers come from jail.
Yeah, no comment, I'm gonna let it ride. Let's keep moving, man. Let's talk to the beat maker.
Smooth Mass Beats.
Salute, Smooth Mass Beats, producer, graphic designer, artist, member of 144,000 Chosen Few, and 30 Klansmen.
Facebook navigator. You must-
I'm really surprised right now because he only say 5 words and pass it off.
I just call him out in here. That's what we do. He be navigating that Facebook. You must have taught penitentiary that stuff because he was gone. You got to cap him down a little bit. I can't finish one before another one come.
That's the thing I can do. I can work that computer.
But yeah, he got it. He got it.
Actually.
Hey, long as it work, man. So Smooth, you've been doing a lot of beats, and you actually got some beats that you will sell.
Yes.
Am I correct? They need to know that, man. They need to know how to get in contact with you.
They could hit up my manager, GT Management, Gloria Talley,
Okay.
pricing and all that.
And I tell you what, that information on Gloria Talley and GT Management will be going across the bottom of the screen as we speak right now. So if you're looking for industry beats, don't hesitate. Call the number on the screen. Got it?
Got it.
Young lady.
I'm the untamable flame of Fire Nation.
Fire Nation.
You know, First Lady of GT Management, Queen of 144,000 Chosen Few. It's the big honor to represent as a queen and to bring something different to the table. I'm one of the ones that tell the story with a different look. I dare to be different. I make sure that when you see me, you get to know my mindset, not my assets. So, you know, I make sure that people are aware that there's a story to be told. And I speak not only my story, but the story of many.
From the perspective of a queen. I get it. I get it. Please continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I just
Got her.
I'm the female. I'm the girl. I'm the big sister, but the little sister. I'm the troublemaker. You know,
Definitely not.
I'm all of that wrapped in one.
So never a dull moment.
Yeah, when the flames get hot, they hot. It's hot. So
Penitentiary. You better behave.
I let them know when I need to, and I keep everybody in line, but at the same time, I'm surrounded by gods at all times.
And they got your back.
It's an honor.
That's a family unit.
Yes.
Lead by example. I like that.
Mass.
Got it back. Hey, bro.
What's going on?
All right.
I go by the name of MAS, aka Lights Out. Newest member of the 144,000 Chosen Few. Judah brought me out of retirement. I've been out of the game for a couple of years, but I'm back, man.
You put your legs back on.
Appreciate my bro for bringing me back.
Yo, and he dope too, man. He
Okay.
just did a 144,000 show, and he had a set that was so tight.
Turn it up,
It
huh?
was just solid. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a
The
solid-
experience showed,
Yeah,
he
man,
brought it
like,
back.
He been here before.
Familiarity with the stage, I got it. That helps, man.
It does. It
That
really does.
helps.
He the quiet bomb.
No, to be around such a unique group of artists after being, like, I've been rapping for 10 years.
Okay.
As in, I performed on Urban Expressions time at Queen. I was on the Expressions a few times. I performed in Albuquerque, Atlanta. I performed all over. But to be around a group of people that are in the same mental driven state to one direction, it just makes me want to be better. It makes me want to come back and enjoy
The
the game.
unification is what we've been
It's
lacking.
really huge, and that's what made me come back.
He's like a pastor.
You got it down. Right?
Yeah, he's speaking from the heart and the soul, man.
Yo, what that you want to pass the rent collection plate too?
Not yet. I got the head, bro. Y'all. Let me do my part. No cutting line penitentiary. All right, Judah, we back at you, man. You got a unique, diversified group there.
Yeah. This is not even all of us, so
We're
I
like
mean,
25.
you know, we got to definitely shout out Grand Centennial, Panda, Father Tom, Bully Boy Productions, Queen Karma, Deja, A-Game,
That's
Woody Hendrix, Smoke Stacks. I mean, it's gamers.
Wicked
The
Wood.
God, Wicked Wood, the God Mumra.
So that's 144,000 of y'all for real, huh?
I'm gonna get there. I was about to get there. I gotta give a big salute, I mean, to my big bro though, Diddy Blue, one of the original and one of the founders of 144,000, couldn't make it out with us, and also Mark Mills, which is also co-owner along with Diddy Blue with the Glass Bubble brand.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Lady Mix who couldn't make it here also. Just like Kylie's sister right there.
You say Karma.
I said Karma.
You said Karma?
Yeah.
Queen Karma.
You know what I mean? So
We sound like a bunch of wrestlers.
But yeah, you know,
Y'all sound like 144 at 1,000.
Supreme wrestler. Where's the rap to them coming through? What
It's
you
not-
think it is?
Not getting free.
I don't know, but you done grabbed my shoulder like you was in the Matrix.
That's that penitentiary thing, man. Keep your hands to yourself.
But nah, you know what I mean? But the thing about it is too is we are artists, but again we have side brands. Again with Mark Mills and Diddy Blue with Glass Bubble.
Okay.
You know, who else?
Cream.
Queen of the Wild
Queen of the Wild
Bucket List.
GT Management. You know, we also have radio personalities with Lioness Wars and also with DJ CL Smooth who could actually make it there today
Okay.
also. So I mean, it's not just one entity of us being a bunch of artists and performers. I mean, we actually spread. You know, shout out to the concoction too. You know, we spread it across the board to dare to be different. You know what I mean? Somebody said earlier about the crew that we a non-stop, one-stop shop. Though.
Okay. Yeah, so if you build a house, you need a strong foundation.
Oh, very much.
And it
We have
sounds like y'all got a
style and
foundation.
everything, too.
And you got a hell of a house.
Cream does here. Cream does
Yeah, don't do that, man. Don't do that. They're gonna be running from her. You keep
Hey,
that up.
yo, and I'm getting ready to get my own stylist. So we won't have like
But if
five
you
minutes.
They're gonna draw on it with a magic marker and get your hairline perfect.
Vita gets a fly, you know what I'm saying? And she said she makes sure we all look good when we get on camera.
That's all right. So,
we got a whole.
I understand.
It's all about, you know what I mean? You know, when you do right, you know right. So, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. So, you got a project you're working on to be released after the first of the year.
Oh yeah, it's about to go down. We actually want to release the first official single for 144,000, entitled "The Swarm," produced by DJ Squares from over in the UK. Dropping out on Protect Your Neck Records January 10th, 2018.
So we talking worldwide here.
Yeah,
We're talking worldwide.
We actually, you know, this what again, like, you know, like you said, like this is our second home every time we here. So right now we doing the whole campaign with just you know, we was doing shows, but we just doing a campaign right now with the single that's about to be released. But we wanted to give it to our family first.
Okay.
So that's one of the particular reasons why, you know, we reached out to you. And then we want to off-brand that with everything else. And I mean, we wanted to make sure that the family, you know, had the exclusives first.
Yeah,
All right.
You know, we just actually started, if I'm correct, UTM Radio, and Was it A Squad Rebel Radio broke the single last week. Black Tail Radio broke the single last week.
So we right on time.
Yeah. So like I said, all in December, we wanted to gear up this whole campaign with just the radio, the TV, and the blogs. Just to gear up for the release date. Through PYN.
Which is January 10th.
January 8th.
January 8th.
January 10th. 8th. Okay, no, it's a show. The Wednesday show. So yeah.
So is there anywhere they can go and listen to snippets, or we actually got to wait till?
I bootleg it.
Damn, bring on.
I told you that's that penitentiary stuff, man. Old habits die hard. He can't help it, man.
Yo, listen.
I'm on bootleg the whole.
We ain't gotta worry about the bootleg. He blocked on
Just a
Facebook. He
single.
blocked on Instagram. You know what I mean?
I can't
He's trying to use that function yet.
He probably get this on Facebook before I edit it.
I'm gonna say this though. The best way to hear it, they actually gonna hear it through you with your platform, because I'm gonna have a single for you, so you know.
Okay, when I get the single, I can get it run on Power and iHeart. I can take care of that for you.
I appreciate
Like he said, I'm the plug.
Please.
Okay, make no mistake about it.
Yo, why your thumb so big?
He done must have
There they go.
Real fast. Come
See,
on.
that's a family. That's a family, right,
Play
Gloria?
too much though. This is
Says the player.
He can't stop, man.
It's all up. But
Look,
and
it's-
the album is actually gearing up the single leading up to the album, Strength in Numbers, that we recorded here at Bully Boys with Bully Boy Smooth.
In one weekend.
1 weekend, 72 hours lockdown.
Just go straight in. That's how you do it.
Yes.
the dope.
No punches. Run straight through.
The dope thing about
punches.
No punches.
But here's the thing, hold up. So here's the dope thing about that though is we living in an era, you know what I'm saying, in the music industry. If one person collabs with another person, we emailing verses, we emailing beats.
Right.
The thing about this was we took it, we technically old school compared to nowadays, right?
Right.
So to me the old school was the best school because
Old
it taught a
school
lot.
rule.
You know what I'm saying? It taught a lot of things. And
Not old school, true school.
what he said. But the thing about it is,
Classic or true?
we actually locked down in the studio for 72 hours. Nobody could use pre-written verses and everything.
Right.
We had to write there on the spot and record on the spot. And doing things like that allowed us to have a friendly competition. You know what I mean? And it actually, definitely solidified the bond between them, because now we have a whole lot of camaraderie together. So when people actually hear this record and hear this album when it drops out, they really want to hear us together.
Right.
You know what I mean? When we say that we stay during the course and have everything on an even playing field, we really have it on that, and we really giving us.
It sounds like the essence of creativity. I'm excited to hear it. You done laid the groundwork like that. You done got the old guy interested.
It's not even that, it's the determination of the fact that we're not from VA.
Okay.
And some of us are. And we all came here to make it happen. Like Lady Mix is from California.
Okay.
Very much.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming
So
here
we came
too.
here to make it happen.
Man, like
to
you
share
said,
with
like
you
you
guys
said,
first.
The second home.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You gotta take care of home first before you take care of anything else.
That's
Two
what's
up,
up.
two down.
Yeah. One up. They can't see me.
I don't
And they
know
feed
why.
us, and they feed us well.
Yo, that's the food down here.
And the food there is crazy. And on the right,
Don't
it's
eat pork.
free.
Don't eat pork.
And on the right,
Don't eat
it's
the
free.
pork,
No
man.
Waffle House after
Let me
2
tell you something. What I learned, chitlins look the same. It don't matter where they come from.
Right.
Human chitlins and pig chitlins and cat, you can't tell the difference.
That's some carnivorous
So
shit.
I want that when they package this. So I don't know what that came from. Could have been from a cousin, since they stuffing them with paper. But they're doing something with the extra parts.
Why you ain't over here with us?
Hey, why ain't you over here with us?
Yeah, step on in, man. You got
Over
time.
here, Mills.
Yeah, lighten up that thing a little bit.
It's a white
Hey, yo,
mouse.
man, so I want to introduce y'all to Mr. Brother Mark Mills. We call him Mills.
Get in there, Mills. No, not in front of them, man. Yeah, that's what they do, man. No, there you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, tell us a little bit about you, man. Don't be shy.
So about your brand.
Name's Mark Mills, co-CEO of Glass Bubble, and a member of 144.
Okay, my man. Welcome to VA. This is our first time meeting. I extend the same hospitality to you that I do to everybody else with this group. All right, so make yourself at home, man.
Thank you.
You all right, yeah?
Don't bring chicken though.
Yeah, don't bring chicken,
Don't bring
man.
chicken.
Don't mention.
You know, we don't do chicken, and we don't do chitlins. You know?
Yeah, man, you know, it's really like, it's just one of them things, man, like,
The pickle wings.
no. Like, it's really one of them things, I mean, just as we give out to the fans and hoping that they, you know what I'm saying, get excited and anticipate this record, we still anticipating it just like everybody else,
Right.
which is another thing that's very unique with what we're doing. You know what I mean? Again, like, we had it played on the radio, and it's like, yo, we really just want to hear it, how it sounds on the radio. It's no, because it brings a different atmosphere just hearing it when you're playing it through your phone and through your own particular speakers. You know what I mean? But when you hear it actually gearing up and being geared out, you know what I mean? It brings a different element and it just builds up. You know
Like the 5 heartbeats.
we-
We on the radio.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yo, it's just a good thing because hip hop is out of control a little bit. It's just all over the place, and it doesn't have a foundation. Like, you don't have a respect for where it came from. Like, we're not the ones that created it, but we're the ones that were fans of it, and we're the ones that learned from it.
It's a creative art that's been sidetracked,
Right.
and y'all just getting it right back on course. That's all.
But you know,
That's all.
we're not trying to change the wheel. We're just trying to add our little spokes to
Yeah,
it.
make them turn back left.
Yeah, you did.
I said he was gonna say that.
Is that?
Hey, I got one question before y'all get out of here. How come I ain't got a hat? All right, don't answer that. Don't answer that. I ain't say a shirt. I ain't say a jacket. I said a cap. But
That's what we all
You gonna make it happen.
Make
okay.
it happen.
And I'm gonna pin it on the wall, man. So show them 144,000 came through here, and I left with them. You ain't leaving me behind.
We got
Hey, that's all right, man. It's always a pleasure. Anything else before we blow this set?
Shout out to Gloria.
Shout out to
GT Management. If you're looking for those beats, contact GT Management. You try to book any of this crew for a show, GT Management, Miss Gloria Talent, Studio Time. My man got some nice beats. I listened to a few of them. You need your stuff on social media, Penitentiary got you. He do that J24/7. Hey, look, thank you. Sister Queen, thanks for coming through to all of y'all, man. I really appreciate it. VA Flavor loves you, VA loves you, and we're gonna do what we can to push this thing.
Salute, the love is real.
All right, give me one big up, down, 2, 3, whatever we gotta do. There you go, before we go out of here. VA, baby.